Okay, this is Kennedy Martinez, and who am I here with today?
Aaliyah.
Okay, tell us about yourself.
My name is Aaliyah. I am 15 years old, about to turn 16 on Sunday. I play sports. I play basketball and dance. I do dance, and I love Drake. I love listening to music. I'm very sweet in some ways.
Mm-mm. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a couple questions today.
Okay.
So, how do you feel about juggling sports with academics and like trying to have a job? Do you feel like you could handle all three?
I feel like it might be a challenge, but I feel like anybody could do it if you put your mind to it and actually put in the work when it comes to school and trying to find ways and time management to like do
Mhm.
things and get breaks.
So, like, is there anything specific you'd like to talk about today?
Um, I would love to talk about life and like relationships and school, juggling relationships with school, outside things.
So, like, what is your take on juggling relationships with school?
I think, how do I explain? It's like I feel like when it comes to relationships with school, I feel like finding the right person to like support you through things because trying to manage school and relationships is very difficult, very, very difficult. And not wanting to be stressed out and things about like relationships, sometimes you just want to focus on one thing. And that's what me. I like to focus on school. I don't want to focus on nobody right now. But I feel like when it comes to a time that I do want to actually be in a relationship, I want a person that can support me, that actually comforts me when I need it and help me out.
So, have you like found that in previous years or no?
It was this one boy. He had my heart, but kind of broke it. But there's still love for him. And yeah.
So you feel like taking time off a relationship to focus on school is like really where you're at right now?
Yeah, that's where my head's at. Because it's junior year. And junior year, you have to take real, real serious.
So do you feel like this is going to be the hardest year out of all years?
Yes, because it's already then started very difficult, already draining. I'm just so over it. Over it.
So have you done anything to prepare yourself for like SAT, stuff like that?
Other than stuff that we do in advisory, no.
So you feel like you're not, like, if we were to take it today, you wouldn't be ready?
No, I will not. At all.
So what would you say is like your hardest class right now?
I would say geometry and honestly, honors physics is not hard right now. In the beginning, it was kind of difficult, but if you genuinely actually listen, then you will be straight. But geometry, oh my gosh.
We take algebra 2. So like, did you mean algebra 2?
Yes, I sure did. Yeah, I did mean algebra 2. I be mixing it up, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so like, is there anything else you would like to talk about to do like that has to do with school and like your outside life?
I don't know. Do you have any questions for me?
Would you say like your parents are strict when it comes to like your grades, or like you would say they're not really that hard on you, and so you have a little bit of leeway when it comes to it?
I would say I would want my parents to be on me. Last year and freshman year, they were on me, but junior year, they're kind of being laid back about it. But I want them to be on me because it's like very motivating. Like,
Yeah.
it makes you want to do it.
Yeah, like when your parents are just like telling you keep doing it, you like, oh, she in my ear, so I gotta get it done. 'Cause
Right.
if I don't get it done, I already know the consequences that's gonna come with it. So
Right.
might as well just get it done. But if I don't have nobody in my ear telling me to do it, I just don't have no motivation.
Right.
So I just feel like it's no point in me getting it done if nobody really telling me that I have to get it done. Like, it's kind of about me.
that
So
part.
if anybody else is not telling me, oh, I should do this, then it really don't matter, because like, I'm the one that's gonna be going to college, gonna want to have a life, not anybody else. So I don't really, So like, could you see yourself going to college or?
Yes, I really, really want to go to college. I specifically want to go to a HBCU.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping, I can get scholarships and actually do better this year than what I did last year, because last year ended off with a 2.9. Not the best. Trying to juggle, both sports and then school.
Mhm.
But my head is really just focused on trying to be successful, get my work done, being consistent
Mhm.
with everything this year. So we'll see where it gets me.
We will see. Do you know what you want to major in?
Yes, I want to major in nursing. I actually want to be a labor and delivery nurse. That's really what I like to, things that I'm interested in.
Do you have like a specific HBCU that you would like to go to?
I'm looking towards, because we went to this college fair, and TSU really got my head like on. Also Howard, but Howard is a very difficult school to.
It really is.
So my backup will probably be TSU. Like that's another school that really like got my heart for real, and Hampton too.
Hampton. Okay. So are you gonna go actually like you visited the schools?
I think, and I'm going on a college tour for spring break, so hopefully I get to actually go there and go look at the schools.
So do you want any like sports scholarships when you go to college, or you just kind of want to focus on your major?
I just want to focus on my major. I love doing sports, but I feel like it would never be a career that I would actually go to.
Mm-hmm.
But I still like to be active. Like I don't like to not just do anything.
Right. Okay, we're gonna stop it here. I'm not stopping it, but I can edit this part out because I gotta think some more shit to ask because I really don't know. This is just irritating. This fuck ass assignment. This is my SD card. She ain't never gonna have a hold of it. So I really don't care.
Let's talk about Cameron Flowers. Y'all, Cameron Flowers really got my heart. For real.
So,
No, I'm just playing.
So basically, I thought that she was going to be off Cameron Flowers because Cameron Flowers went to somebody else. And not only that, but she just recently got into it with somebody about Cameron Flowers. So I was expecting that it would be nothing else about him.
Y'all, I'm just trolling. I don't want him. Me and him is really just cool. Like, for real. It's nothing like that. I genuinely actually don't like him. Like, for real. I really like Charles. Charles got my heart, but me and Charles is never going to be a thing, and I'm learning how to let things go. We could talk about that. Like, when it comes to relationships, learning how to let things go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So back to the relationship part of it. Like, what is one thing that you've learned about, like, a relationship and just, like, just not dealing with it anymore because of school or other reasons that you may have?
I learned that it could be a good thing being in a relationship, and also it could be a bad thing. Like, I learned with previous like situationships, I learned that I need to learn how to have more confidence in myself and to be on top of things and to not let anybody run over me, because I have a problem with that with my previous situationship, and it can affect you as a person later on in like your future relationships and like your future you. So I would say, like, for me, I really learned to like actually love myself and not to always depend on a boy. You can do things for yourself. Like, you don't always need a boy to trick on you, or like, spend money on you or take you on a date. You can do things like that yourself. You can do that with your friends and your family and etc.
Right. I feel like a relationship is just like, there's no point in having a relationship. Especially when you're so young, it's no point to like really want or need a relationship until you really like have goals set for yourself and you like are in a standpoint in your life where you feel like, oh yeah, like I can deal with us having our facing our troubles and everything else. Because if most people who get into like arguments in a relationship are, they just ignore it because they're like, oh, I have other stuff to worry about. But as you get older, you realize that this is real life. Like, y'all are adults, y'all got to figure it out. But now it's kind of just like you don't care because you just are dealing with so much other stuff.
Yeah, that part too. I feel like basically what Kennedy said, like focusing on, things that actually matters. Like relationships, you still have a lifetime to worry about getting married, finding a boyfriend, being in love. I feel like right now as teens, we need to be worrying about school and our like careers and stuff. Like, we can find all that later on in life. Right now, we need to focus on things that actually matters. That's why I'm right now focusing on things that matter to me, because I feel like I'm not ready for a relationship. I feel like I'm not in the right headspace. And I feel like a lot of teens actually feel the same way, but they just want somebody to comfort them. They always want that person, like, And it's okay to,
Right.
want that. But
I think it's normal to feel that. Everybody's gonna feel that because they'll see it elsewhere and want to get that same experience.
right.
But most of the time, it's just that's kind of like that's not reality because people think that relationships are just all rainbows and stuff,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
it's really not.
What you see on Instagram and TikTok, sometimes it might look like peaches and cream, but in real life, they go through things. It's not always what you see. Like things that you all see on TikTok stuff, it don't be for real, y'all.
Yeah. So, like, what is your standpoint on like going out during the school year? Like, do you feel like you only want to focus on school to the point where you don't go out and stuff? Because I know I'm like that. Like, I don't really go anywhere,
Right.
but I just know like a lot of people they don't care because they just want to live like the high school life experience. And me personally, I feel like I could do all that in college just because once you get to college, kind of the hard part is over with. Now you're just working towards your actual career. Like you got a spot to actually have that career. You're just working harder towards it, and you've shown what hard work and dedication is already. So you're kind of ready for college.
I feel like, yeah, if you're like a stay home type of person, like not to go out, then yeah, that's for you. But I feel like me, I could do both. I know how to maintain both. Like I feel like if I have a lot of homework to do, I would not go to school. Like I would not go out. Like literally, if I have work to do, I would stay home and take that time to actually do my homework.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'm a go out person too. I like to, do both. But sometimes I like to stay home and, do things. But I always put my priorities before I end up doing something else. Things that I need to get done. I'm going to get that done first, then worry about the other stuff.
Okay, so this is 5